1963 here on the Time Machine. That's the Honeys and Raindrops. Before that, we heard two in a row from the brand new album Alone in the Universe from Jeff Lynne's ELO. I've got Todd Stanton on the line, a friend of the Time Machine. He just saw Jeff last night perform in NYC. Are you like burned out from all the driving?
It was a little lengthy of a drive, but yeah, we made it. To and fro.
So of course, you know, family and friends last night were all just like, oh man, Todd's such a lucky guy. I mean, even a lot of record industry people could not get to this show because Jeff Lynne didn't have any America tour dates set up. It was all England and Europe, and then out of nowhere, I'm sure it had to do with the fact that the album was released and he was on the Tonight Show, and you know, so what was it like when you went there last night?
First of all, I got to give a shout out to Ken Simpson. I mean, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to go. He had some like last minute plans, and he texted me and said, "Hey, do you want my tickets?" I'm like, took about 4 seconds to give him a yes back. So, yeah, I mean, only 1,000 capacity. I mean, it was completely just lucky, to go. But it was, I've never got to see him. I mean, ELO is probably the first band I ever got into when I was a kid, and I've never got to see him. And as a lot of the guys that I was standing in line with, we were all bemoaning the fact that we never got to see him. They're all about my age. And in 2001, when he was going to do the Zoom tour, that was going to be our time to see him. And
then he canceled.
As we all know, he canceled. Yeah, so that was, I don't want to get hokey and say a dream come true kind of thing, but it really was that kind of scenario. I mean, there's the man on the stage. I mean, and we were about 4 standing rows deep of him, and he's just, there he is. I mean, I've seen McCartney a couple times, but never have I got to see Jeff Lynne. That was just an amazing moment, whole show.
So yeah, it was nearly 40 years ago. That's scary to say, that Jeff Lynne's ELO was out here in Hawaii doing a show. I think it was like 1977, 78, I can't remember, but wow, you're so lucky last night. I appreciate you taking the time to share that with us. Now, I want you to share something else with us, because you put out this very cool EP, which you have titled Love Letters to Kimberly. You sing on there a song called 10 More 10 Years. You got Vegas with Randolph doing New Leaf. You got Steve Eggers and Kelly Jones that we've been playing, Down Without You. And David Myhr doing I Like It. And I wonder if you could share with the audience what this whole EP is about.
Actually, it was kind of 2.5 years in the making. I had this idea. Mike Viola did a house concert, which I was fortunate enough to have happen. I asked him as a surprise, hey, could you sing a song that I wrote for Kimberly when we were dating? And I thought for sure he was going to tell me no. Well, he worked it all out, and he did a great job. I mean, just blew us away. It's all in video. She's crying. I'm crying like a baby. And that was like around our 8th anniversary, 7th, I don't know, somewhere around there. But I got this idea, what if I could get, since I was kind of connected to different artists because of the Tribute to Light Rock.
That's the project put together by Andrew Curry.
Yeah. I thought, what if I could get a lot of these artists that I listen to and Kim listens to do songs, their cover versions of other songs that I wrote for her while we were dating. And everybody agrees. I couldn't believe it. You know, there was a bit of a trade thing going on. I did some video work for them, etc. But it worked out well. And 2.5 years, I kept the thing quiet, which I'm a big mouth when it comes to stuff like that. My wife is sitting here shaking her head. And I kept it quiet and completely surprised her with, I think it was a total of 6 songs that other artists did.
Yeah, the 2 that aren't included on this EP are one by Mike Viola and the other is by
Brandon Schott. And those 2 guys just wanted to keep their versions of the songs private for us, and I can totally respect their wishes. So, and those are great. I wish I could play them with people, but I can't.
No worries. Now, I'm curious. Hand the phone over to Kimberly. Let's get her reaction to this.
Hello.
Aloha, Kimberly.
Hi.
What was it like for you when you were handed this album of love letters via music?
Actually, Todd had invited a couple of our close friends over, and we sat down to watch a video, and he said it was my anniversary gift, and they were filming me while I was watching, so I was a little trying to be, like, very straight-faced because I knew I was being recorded, but basically I just started crying. Tears were just running down my face when I realized what amazing thing he had done and how he had kept it a secret for so long, and it was was just such a unique, amazing gift and such a surprise. It really touched my heart that he put so much effort and thought into doing something for me.
Well, I have to give you a big congratulations for being together for so long.
Oh, thank you.
Putting up with not just a musician, but a videographer, who's always got a camera in your face, that's a lot to deal with on a daily basis.
That is true. And there are always things being recorded.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for being on the broadcast with us. We do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
So I've got David Myhr lined up. What can you tell us about I Like It?
Well, that was a song. Kim and I had previous marriages to our artist right now, and we were both kind of going through the divorces had gone on forever, as they do. It was a song that I wrote during that time out of kind of frustration, like, when is these divorces going to come to an end so that we can get on with our life? Because it seems like our connection is really good. None of us, either one of us hadn't said marriage per se. It felt like it was going in that direction. I mean, we just hit it off so well.
Aww.
So, yeah. The lyrics in that song can describe kind of like the frustration of why can't we start our own life together. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I liked what was going on, and I hope that she liked what was going on, and that's the gist of that song.
Well, sweet. Get ready to crank up your radio. You say frustration is what drove it, but it sounds so positive to listen to.
And it is a fun song. I'm glad that David got to do it, too. I gave all the artists like a list of songs to choose from and little samplings of them, and when he picked that one, I thought, oh, dude, that's going to sound great. Coming from him, that's just going to sound great. It blew me away. I mean, the performance that he did when I got it, I was like in tears. It was just awesome.
Well, let's take a listen to it right now. David Myhr with I Like It. Our guests, Todd and Kimberly Stanton. Get some sleep after that long drive from catching Jeff Lynne. All right, aloha to you.
Thanks, sir.
Sometimes you get down and you get so lonely, and you wonder where your life is. But I'm here to say I'm reaching out to hold you. Let's just go away. Just take my hand, let's run away from here.
You're listening to Michael McCartney.
Is that a thing? It's a great thing.